This is Slide Into Your DMs,
the podcast about sex, love, and dating
in a digital world.
With Brian Macduffee and Maggie Mayfield.
Okay.
Well, my mom.
How's your relationship going?
I'm back with my ex. That's why I asked.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think that I shouldn't do that? Is that bad? Well,
But I didn't know that we were all experiencing that right now.
Doesn't
so.
everyone
her
experience that?
circumstance was that he, and this is what she's claiming, and I don't really necessarily think that this is true, but is that he was undiagnosed and unmedicated bipolar, and so now he's on meds and stable and in therapy.
Okay.
I feel like the first part is still just a red flag, though. Like, do you want to deal with that?
She's she's also 65, so it's like
With lawyer money.
with lawyer money.
Yeah.
It's also
Oh,
like
we're
when you're
talking about the
rich
lady.
and you're having a manic attack, no one's like, "Oh no!" They're like, "This guy is fun. He bought me a Coke. He bought me ACL
Yeah,
tickets.
That's true.
Like this guy is
Yeah.
enjoy the ride."
Yeah. My best friend, she's dating someone who's manic, and when it's good, it's great.
Yeah,
And I'm like, wow, you went to Shania Twain front row? That's amazing.
yeah.
What do you mean by manic? Like they're just in a mood to spend money?
Man, are you familiar with bipolar?
I mean, no.
Okay.
I mean, we think my brother has it, but I also just think he's like a kind of a spoiled brat. But
So when you guys are diagnosing him, and so you're saying, what are the symptoms that you're suggesting he has bipolar?
he's just like crazy freakouts, you know. I hate you, Mom. Like shit like that, you know. Oh, fucking, you ruined my life, Mom.
Maybe he's just like autistic.
Maybe. I say psycho, but, you know, yeah, thin line. But yeah, all right, back to...
Manic is when you're just like, all I can describe it is because I went into I had a manic attack, but it was because they prescribed me downers and uppers. They had sleep pills, and I was like, you guys, I'm so tired throughout the day. They're like, no problem, we'll give you Adderall. And then the Adderall, I was like, this is meth, I don't want that. So they gave me not minoxidil, modafinil, which is what nurses take to like stay up.
Awake. Yeah.
And so then I bought 5,000 stickers that said, keep your government out of my tight pussy. And I was like, and I'm going to start a 501c, and it's going to be huge. Like, that's how,
Oh, yeah,
that's
my
a
brother-
It's
my
like a
brother does
level
that
of
too.
excitement.
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
It's like a level of excitement because when her partner is in the would you call it depression mode or like?
Yeah, he threatens to kill himself.
Yeah.
And he'll send his mom's suicide letter to her and be like, I'll just have to rename this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't steal your mom's suicide letter. Like, that's
And
copyright.
just rename it.
That's
Like,
fucking
have some
plagiarism, buddy.
This is the last thing you're gonna do. Be
Right?
creative.
Don't
Yeah.
be
Let your
sad
feelings out.
and lazy.
I feel just like her. Like, come on. How do you know?
Gay.
Yeah.
Feel like a woman. Sorry.
No, yeah.
I was like, do you?
I've been hanging out with Maddie Stu, so I'm gonna recalculate, readjust. Come back. So how many gay people are in the room? Just like raise your hand if maybe you're willing to maybe done anything. Just a little gay.
It's your wonderful
So
lights.
not Brandon. Okay.
It's your wonderful lights. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty scary. It's pretty scary to come out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you think I'm like, do you think there's levels to it?
Levels to what?
Cause like, I don't know. I think I like had like an experience, you know, but I don't see my future being gay, you know?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But are you really planning your future a lot?
Uh,
Do you
Every-
let's just go through this.
every
What are
day,
your
every
your
night,
three
you know?
goals? What are your three goals for this next year?
for this next year?
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Well, they would be this last
Probably
year. I
just probably just start a second show. I'd say is number one priority for me
guess. Okay.
right now.
A vague.
Just catch up on all of my bills. Number two, somehow get out of debt, and then three, just get more followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'd say those are my big three goals for
Yeah.
the year. Yeah.
And they say about goals, you want them specific. And
I
attainable.
love that you want more followers on Instagram, but can we look at the last time that you posted on Instagram, please?
Can you guys talk about me behind my back? You know? can we not talk about me while I'm here? Like, you know, this is like too many people to defend. I feel like I'm on Twitter right now.
The last
And
time
I just
you
offended
posted was
Ben Shapiro.
October 24th. The other two were with Rockies, where you do your show.
Yeah, I'm a story guy for now, you know?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, no one's attacking you.
No one's attacking
I
you.
was just trying to
Just curious about my life. Huh?
Yeah, I was just
all right,
curious, and I didn't know if you knew all the things that you knew about you.
Like that you think you know.
No, I don't know.
Oh.
I was just looking to confirm that you're bisexual or
Okay.
not.
Oh, gotcha.
And then you didn't give an answer, so then I didn't know how to feel or interact with you.
I think the bisexual thing is
A lie?
yeah, in a sense, yeah, and a lie, you know?
Yeah.
I think you either date a man or a woman, and then in that little relationship, then you think about going out, you know? Does that make sense?
Say more?
Like you bring in a third when you're bisexual. Not so much like, hey, I'm fucking everybody, you know?
And that's what you're doing right now?
I'm not doing any fucking at all.
Okay.
Asexual like a flower, you know?
Okay.
I'm just staying away from all of it.
Because you might get burnt and end up in the wrong hole.
No. I know my holes, you know. I know what they look like, the distinction, you know. I'm just not worried about it right now, you know. Just not on my mind.
You're just focused on your vague goals.
Something like that, yeah.
Great.
My very vague goals, yeah.
I love that.
Were you a counselor in a past life?
My mom's a psychiatrist.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh man. What was your
and in fact,
childhood like with that?
you're handling it really well. Because if anyone even asks me how I'm doing, I go, "Stay the fuck out of my life." How am I? How are you so fucking rude?
I tried doing that, and I was like, "No, Brian, you're secure. You can talk about this." You know, yeah.
Yeah, it is one of those things where like I do not mind shining the light, but as soon as it gets brought on me, I'm like,
Oh,
"You
it's rough.
fucking
Yeah, especially when
loser."
multiple people are in like, oh, we're curious about this. You're like, oh god,
Yeah.
how do I deflect? You know,
Even
hey
with
guys,
good
y'all watch
intentions.
Nickelodeon? Y'all hear about Nickelodeon?
Oh my God,
You
that's
know?
crazy.
Yeah, dude, my childhood's a little ruined.
Is it?
Yeah, I was a big Cartoon Network kid, thank God, but I did watch some Nickelodeon. You don't know about Nickelodeon?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I don't mind.
I don't mind.
I saw.
It just doesn't affect me.
It's
I
life.
saw
It
that like
happens.
Keenan came out and he was like, I didn't see any of this happening, and it's really sad that this is what's going on. But also deep down, I'm like, I wonder if he was mad that it didn't happen to him. Like it was like all of his
No,
friends,
Dan
but it didn't
Snyder,
happen to him.
Also a racist, pedophile, and a racist.
Oh,
You know. All right.
Do you like orange soda? I do. That's Keenan and Kel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I did watch some of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I just there's so many bad things in the world. I choose not to care about any of them.
Okay.
None of them at all.
Your life is just happy go door it, like everything's wonderful and
No,
like,
I didn't say that.
but you just don't care about it.
I just lie about being happy, and I show up to work. I think that's a pretty good game plan.
I'd
the
call you
bare
an
minimum.
American.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean,
yeah, just fitting right in with the rest of us.
And
Yeah.
I just keep on going like, I need way more money because I need to be able to escape on a boat, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm going to start a new company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we
Guys,
talk
he's
about
getting
it?
manic. He's getting manic, y'all.
Dude, every time I have any ideas, I'm like, am I
Yeah.
broken? like,
Wait, let's hear the
I have
idea.
to,
Yeah,
that's
what
why I
is
have to
it?
talk about it
We're
a
like
lot
Shark
and kind of
Tank.
like,
Yeah. I'll give you $25 for 3% of your company. All right.
I think it's actually like the easiest company to start because I looked into it and the margins are so big and
Wait, is it strip club?
I think I have to call it officially cleaner, keyboard cleaner, VHS cleaner.
Like
VHS?
Like the air in a
No,
can?
more like a liquid in a little bottle that you would never. Poppers? Some people call it that. That is a familiar term. Are you familiar with poppers?
No idea. Like the New Year's Eve stuff? No. Okay. Yep.
It's an inhalant. Well, no.
Okay.
I gotta get this down, but I haven't started the company yet, so I think I'm. You could get sued because it's a pretty big law of like it's actually banned in Canada. So
Poppers?
yeah,
Oh.
basically people do it on the dance floor, and they also do it to take bigger sized dicks.
Is it orally ingest? Like what? How do you take it?
Some you go
It zooms in.
If you were to do it, I gotta get my lawyer to write me an explanation for straight people. Because if I said cleaner to a gay person, they're going like, "Oh yes, yes."
Oh,
Fun.
you mean cleaner of the asshole?
No,
Oh.
no. This shouldn't touch your skin at all.
That would be weird on the dance floor.
What? Yeah, cleaning
Cleaner
your hole on the dance floor.
So it's just like, oh, it's
What are you
like
doing?
Coke?
I'm
Before it
cleaning
becomes
my
liquid.
ass.
It's
So you just like drink it?
No,
Like,
do
what
not
is
drink it.
that?
In fact,
by
people in
relaxing
Canada
the
were
anal
drinking it
muscles.
and dying. It's like you don't want it to touch your skin or anything. It's kind of like smelling salts for sex.
Huh.
Like-
You just smell it. It
Yeah,
doesn't go
that's
near
it.
your genitals.
Damn.
No.
Okay.
Do you use this every time?
If it's too big, I will do it.
Okay, you just have it at home ready to go, like in
Wait.
your medicine
I have,
cabinet.
I have like 4 different flavors.
How do you know if it's
I have a
big?
pumpkin spice
You
one.
just like mix it with drinks or what? What do you do?
What? No,
You're
no,
not
it
supposed
stays
to
in the
in-
bottle.
No, you
Right.
inhale it.
You
So you
just
take the
inhale it.
fumes.
Oh, like a boxer.
Yeah,
Okay.
smelling salts.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
Why
Dude,
is
that's
there
funny.
5-hour energy? shot?
Every time
I
you
know, I was
guys
just
fuck,
wondering
it's
that.
like a rave.
Because people were confusing them for each other and drinking it and dying.
Oh yeah, they thought it was the off-brand
Yeah.
5-hour energy.
Exactly.
My dumb ass would think that too.
I
Though.
would
I'd be
think
like,
that
oh, it's a
too.
rush.
It's as flammable.
Then you're just
will be
walking around,
fatal
just
if swallowed.
pulsing.
Whoa.
So that's the company I'm starting. Yeah.
You're gonna start one of those.
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'd try
Yes.
that.
Have you thought in? Do you have resources to help you make this, or do you make it?
Okay,
How-
so so that's how I started. That I was
Just
like,
gonna
oh,
buy
I
a
can
bunch
do
of
it.
5-hour
If I could do it in my
energies.
garage, I could just easily go to a compounding company. So that's they'll
Gonna be
do
like
all
Walter
of that.
White.
Okay.
Buy an RV.
That's exactly-
Start
yeah.
cooking amyl
Yeah.
nitrate.
I didn't do good in chemistry.
No, no one did. It's math and science. This shit's so hard, dude.
I was a data scientist. I'm really good at math. I can't, but whenever I just couldn't get it. I think it was the teacher.
Probably. It's my
you-
coach. That's why I didn't make it to the league. Just saying.
Have you ever heard of
Fucking
something called the
dickhead
human
coach.
design? Have you ever heard of this?
This sounds
Da
like it's
Vinci?
about to be a compliment.
Yeah, it is. The human design is like taking basically it's kind of like astrology on crack, essentially, and figuring out like who you are. And I'm what you call a manifest generator, but you sound like something similar where like you're an idea person, you have the ideas, and then you hire people to execute your ideas.
Yeah.
Your follow through is probably terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you
But I can come every time.
That's all that matters.
yeah, that's it.
Is that what you were saying?
Yep, that's it. That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah. Some people say I can't.
I kind of
They're
want
liars.
you to do it too.
No, that's too deep.
Is
You're
it?
going too deep into it.
Oh, okay.
You're like you're past the Milky Way. You're
Oh.
too deep into the universe.
I just like to know who I am
That's too much.
based on the stars.
Just decide. You get to make your player, you know.
That's true.
Opening day. Let's go. I don't come every time, so what's up? Challenge.
That is so weird.
Well, that'll happen when you're with the wrong gender.
That's why I hate the gays, dude. You guys are always trying to convince everyone to be gay. You're
Hey.
like the Sith. You're like, come to the dark side.
Hey,
You
raise your
know?
hand if I've accused you of being. Well, I don't think.
No, you've never accused me of being gay.
Right, and
Yeah,
have I
probably
ever
because you're
accused you of being
scared
gay?
of that you're gay. That's why.
No, you guys were
He's
both.
like, I don't want to hurt this guy's feelings.
Yeah, both you and Dylan were like, you're pretty aggressively straight, and you more went of the path of like, I bet you do these gross straight people things. Like I think the first pod I produced of you guys, Dylan was like, you look like my ex. That was the first thing he said to me, and then he just goes, I bet you don't shave anything down there. You just have a hairy, gross mess. And I was like, yeah, but how'd you know?
Yo,
Is that helpful information?
Have you ever met a girl that doesn't mind that, or a dude that like doesn't mind that? Like when you got the Osama bin Laden going on.
I didn't
No.
have the Osama bin Laden. I'd like to clarify that.
Oh,
I don't care what they want.
nice.
I shave, look, and do all of this for
Old school
me.
type of guy, huh?
I just
Yeah. Yeah.
I like,
like,
to
what
look and feel pretty, and if he was like, "Hey, grow your pubes," I go, "You're disgusting." No.
Well, like, what about his pubes? If they were like,
Oh, I guess I have a little bit more control in my relationships. He is also trimming.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
I don't want him to be bald down there.
No, bald's weird.
Bald-
I agree.
The first time I ever got a hand job, I was in it was 8th grade summer, and I was like, oh, I gotta like trim up, but all I had was Nair. And I went bald down there, and I remember whipping it out, and she looked at me like I had a boy penis, and she just was so disgusted, just like, all right, and just like
In
obviously,
8th grade.
yeah,
Yeah, good for him. I just
She's
discovered
disgusted.
masturbating.
Who are you touching? Yeah.
she was just like, wow, I didn't realize, I thought I was hooking up with, I thought we were men now, because we were all like, we're going into high school, we're
Use
grown
the
up.
Nair.
Yeah.
We're men. Yeah. One time I let a girl wax my pubes.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was rough.
I actually missed my appointment this morning to have that done.
You wax them? You let him?
Boom in the back.
Oh,
Wax the hole.
oh, the butthole too. Oh man, I guess you got to, huh? Yeah. Oh,
I don't have to. I get to.
yeah. Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Or are you like, oh, this hurts?
No, it's not a fun process,
Okay.
but being smooth is great.
How long does it last?
About a month.
That's pretty good.
Every month?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I got.
How
eyebrows.
often do you shave your face?
Not enough. I don't grow very good facial hair. I got eyebrow. I got to do eyebrow. That I haven't done in a while. Look at it. It's scary.
How often are you doing it?
Look like the fucking Unabomber right now, you know?
No.
You know? I do it like once every fucking fortnight, you know? Once every 6 months, I feel like I do it at this point.
The fortnight is 2 weeks.
Whatever. I know what I'm doing here. Okay.
Okay.
I
I
honestly
like how
didn't know
you
that.
know that, though. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, either way.
Good on you. Yeah. Hey,
Either
you
way.
would have killed it during the Revolutionary War, you know?
I dated a guy that used Nair all over his body because he was like a big
Swimmer?
muscle head.
Damn, you do date a lot of gays for sure.
No, he was just a bodybuilder. Like he was just like
You
big.
did the
like,
tan and
really.
everything?
Yeah, I did all that
Okay.
too.
All right, never mind.
And he
You
would,
painted him?
yeah, and he would ask me to
You
like
did
help.
it?
Yeah,
That's
he would
cool.
ask me to help him in the shower, and that shit stinks. It is so stinky.
Yeah.
Does it
My
stain
mom
your
was a
shower?
bodybuilder.
And then like we'd have sex a day or two later. I'm like, I can feel it, just like prickly all over
Do
your
you come out
body.
looking like Donald Trump? That's funny. Wait, your mom was a bodybuilder?
Yeah, and they have to paint themselves. So they're like, my mom accidentally did, like, I mean, accidentally, but like, she was in an industry where everybody was doing blackface. Like, you have to paint yourself black.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Bronze, but yeah,
Okay.
light skinned.
It looks like borderline
Oh,
blackfish.
for sure.
So I mean,
Yeah.
some of the like
Okay.
extreme
Yeah,
ones.
yeah,
like,
Yeah,
I mean,
especially a before and after photo
Just
where
the
you're like a
champs.
pasty Irish dude,
Yeah.
and then you get painted.
like these are all white guys. Look at that guy in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that is black.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't know what color
Uh,
you would call that.
Looks
Okay,
like it just
that's
hit
fair.
Colton's poppers, you know.
I always think that those poses are so gay.
Yeah.
There's nothing about that I go like, that's a man.
They're also all on steroids too.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing manly about cheating. Like you didn't naturally do that. You took a bunch of anabolic steroids.
I don't mind the steroid part.
Yeah, but like steroids, you still have to work out.
That's
you
true.
know?
Yeah, I mean, he
you
didn't
have to
just, like-
still put in work.
Yeah, he wasn't just sitting around eating
Yeah,
Lay's.
yeah. Like if I did steroids, you know, I would just fucking get smaller nuts and like a fucking otter tail or something, you know.
No, I don't know. So you're, so you're just being asexual, and you are in a relationship with your ex. And how long have you guys been back together?
Officially back together? 2 months.
And you guys,
We've been talking for a hot minute.
What was the conversation that made it official? So are we like back together?
I mean, he's already asked me to move in, and I'm like, we need to slow down.
Did you guys live together before?
Mm-mm.
That doesn't scare you.
Mm-mm. No.
That should scare you. I feel like. Why is it going so fast? What's the rush?
Because we already did this. We were together for almost a year.
How long? What? When? Did
And
you guys
I was
break
pushing
up?
to move in together
And
the
then why
first
did you
time
guys?
around, and then we didn't.
Why did you guys break up?
The short of the long of it is he didn't like himself yet.
And now he does.
Yeah.
He called me. He goes, "Hey, who guesses in love with myself? I watched RuPaul. Gotta love yourself before
Yeah.
you love somebody else."
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
No, I
And
think he just, like, got
wait, also I could really use some of that. How did he go about doing that?
I think he just took the time, and he did kind of what I did and went on like a a fast. Like he went like on a dig fast, focused at work, got promoted a couple times, made some money, paid down some debt, traveled a bit, and just like figured out what he likes and what his boundaries are, which is exactly what I did, which is crazy. It's like, it's
growing up.
It's crazy. Yeah. To think like
all my little girls
we're
growing
able
up.
to talk again like people. And there were some tendencies in the beginning, and I just said, listen, I'm not doing it this way again. Either we're dating and you want to see where this goes, or we're not. Like, and if you want to be friends, that's fine. And it freaked him out, and he was like sending his parents and all his friends like, oh my God, what does this mean? And they're like, she's setting boundaries, bro. And he was like, oh. And it triggered something in him to go like, yeah, I can't not have this woman in my life. Yeah. And
Very
so now
romantic.
like everything is like very crystal clear. It feels fun and it feels good. And I'm not in a place right now where like I can just move in. So I'm like, listen, we're not going to live like this forever. So just stop asking me and let's just enjoy this.
How long do you think
And we
you're
had-
going to wait?
We have a road trip coming up in May. And so I was like, I'll know
How
everything
long
I
is the
need
road
to
trip?
know. It's like 10 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a test.
Yeah,
That
that's what
is
I
a
mean. So like,
test.
I was like, I'll know then everything I think I need to know before we start having those conversations.
I think
about
you'll find out
moving in.
during the trip. All that alone time with one person, 10 days, sharing bathrooms and such. You'll find out everything you need to know.
Yeah,
You're going to come back and be like, oh, until day 5, it was great. You know?
I think it'll be fine. I'm not worried. And
Where-
even if
where you
it
guys
sucks, like that's fine. Like
Where you guys
it'll be
going?
okay.
Where you going?
Through parts of Colorado and then Zion, and then
You're driving?
we're driving. It's just a
Yeah.
big road trip, like national
Zion, you're
parks.
going to Israel?
No, Zion in Utah.
Oh, okay.
The good
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna
I
Israel.
would hate that conflict to come over
Have-
here to Utah.
Have y'all ever done anything like that? Like a long trip with a significant other?
Yeah, I'm married.
Yeah.
Did you do it before you were married?
Yeah.
Like to find out?
Yeah, I mean, I also did the pandemic together.
Good point.
That was a fucking.
And you survived.
How was that?
Yeah,
That's
that's
amazing.
basically why we decided to get married. It was like, if we can make it through that,
Yeah.
then we can do anything.
Yeah, great point.
Now he lives in a whole different city.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you still together? Are you guys just separate? What's
We're
happening
together.
there?
Yeah. I mean, we're still trying to make it work. I just had the conversation with him last night. Like, hey, I need sex more than I see you. So I'm going to need to, like, get dick down sometimes. And he goes, how often? I go, I don't know. How could you possibly know that?
Yeah.
So I said, let's start with one guy a month and no dates.
No
Which is like
dates.
so awesome.
That's so cool.
That's like, it's like, I was like, hey, should we get a coffee? I was like, I'm not allowed. I'm not like, hey, do you want to hang out? I'm not allowed
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so great.
You want to come
Yeah.
over?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
At least you're clear.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's easier though for gay men to be able to have those conversations. Like, I don't want to hang out. I don't want to do coffee because I feel like for straight people,
Thank you.
it's hard. It's hard. It's harder presenting.
Flip it. Yeah, it's so hard.
I can't tell you how many times I've heard you complain like, oh, I have to do all this work to like get to know her just to have sex.
Yeah, it sucks. I hate it. It's the worst. I wish you could just send unsolicited dick pics and be like, see or not. You know?
You can.
You can't. It's illegal.
You can.
In your world, you can. That's like currency. I've heard you tell a joke about it.
You
It's
don't
like
even,
currency.
You don't even, do you travel
No, I'm
to
poor.
different
dude.
worlds?
No.
To different worlds?
Oh, drugs? Yeah, I love them.
No, I mean to gay world.
To the gay world? It's like what's that Disney original?
Cadet Kelly.
What's Under the Bed?
Yeah.
I'm scared of it.
With
But
Howie
I'll peek.
Mandel, I think, right?
No.
Yeah.
There we go. Don't look under the bed. About the boogeyman.
What's the Howie Mandel one?
Let me look.
Howie Mandel, like monster under the bed movie.
Just about Diddy.
Little Monster.
Oh, love that
So
movie.
good.
Great. Was he the monster?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know. Great movie. Watch that.
Mhm.
Watch that in the Honda Odyssey, coming to Texas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm on the apps again, and
How's it going?
I found because now I get one a month that I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna waste it on you. You know, and then I feel like I'm being really mean to strangers.
They don't know.
Yeah, but it's probably not good for my mental health to just walk around and be like, not you, you're not perfect. You're not. I was like, why do you need perfect?
Shit.
You just need
feel like a
you
king.
you need an organ.
Yeah. An organ donor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You need an organ.
And then I was thinking, I don't want to do the apps because they're annoying, but I could use this opportunity to like talk to strangers more.
You want to talk to strangers more.
Yeah, not to approach new people and be more comfortable in different environments. I really don't like the small talk and like in ways that people already know who I am, but I don't know them.
Yeah.
Like after a show, like that's a difficult thing to
Yeah.
navigate.
Oh, it's the worst.
When they're telling, like, oh yeah, I watch all this about you, and you go like, I don't know anything about you.
So wait, is your partner allowed to do the same thing in his city?
No. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I was about to
Do you?
say,
What's
like
the?
a
What are the
woman.
rules? Like obviously no
I
dates.
don't have any problem with him doing whatever he wants. I don't have a fear of abandonment.
Okay.
And if he finds something else that he thinks is better, like I want him to go do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want him to be with me because he's like I was the only option. And like if he's gonna go come in some butt, you know, I'm not gonna be like I wasn't even there. Like I feel like, was it fun? Good for you. It's like if Brandon told me he went and did something sexually, I wouldn't be like, you didn't even think about me, did you? Like I'd just be happy that he got to do that thing.
Yeah.
Speak for
And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like there's no ownership. I don't have this ownership thing in a relationship that I think straight people are crippled by.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Are you crippled by that?
Jealousy.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I know
So you'd
men
be
are.
cool if he.
It would not mean that we would continue. I
So-
don't think that is not. That is a boundary that I've set, and if that's what he wants to do, then
Right.
great.
So it sounds like
That's
the
where
answer
the
is
train.
yes.
That's where the train departs. But I don't want to continue having a relationship with someone. I don't want to share my toys. That's it.
Right. So it's the ownership thing that we just said.
Yep.
And so the answer is yes.
But am I afraid of that happening? No.
Then why make the rule or boundary?
Let me think on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, mom's
Yeah.
psychiatrist.
Yeah.
That's no fucking
Let me
joke.
think on it.
Your
It's a
childhood was
fucking
wild. You just
joke.
analyze everything.
You know how
huh?
you know how I feel like there was a lot more common to have like a mom in hair school, and they would be like, and my mom used to dye my hair purple.
Yeah.
My mom used to do like psych tests on us, and like, and one
What do you
time,
see, Colton?
one time she did an
Cock.
IQ test, and she goes, "Colton, you got 144. Oh my God, that's so good." And Carly comes from an alcoholic family. I'm like, that not a number.
Is that your
she
sister?
didn't get a number. Yeah, that's my sister.
What's she like?
And then your brother comes from an unstable household. I'm like, what IQ test did you give them? Like, are you out of your mind?
I also think it's good to bully your kids a little bit so they're prepared for the outside world. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been
roast
thinking about
them.
that
Tell
a
them
lot.
how to do comebacks and stuff. Think on their toes. You know.
Right.
Yeah,
I also
create
think
the wit.
you need. I mean, how are they going to learn otherwise?
Yeah, they're just
Like-
gonna get roasted till they're 27.
Yeah.
And then be like, "Ah, I thought of something." You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they'll walk around with anxiety because they didn't realize that the world is actually like pretty big and tough.
Yeah.
And then they go like, "Oh this shit, is everything scary?" Because
Yeah.
you don't go like
People
you,
are mean.
you don't protect them if it's not scary. So if it's scar your kids up.
A little bit, just a tad.
I actually was thinking that was another company I wanted to start. Is the minimum amount of trauma that you need to have so that you can be a functioning member of society? Because a lot of kids, they didn't have any fucking real trauma, and so like they just go like they perseverate on these little tiny things. So if we can give everyone, like, it should be a class in kindergarten
Yeah.
and everybody gets it.
Well, we all just went through COVID, so
You should just
we're
have
good
to,
for a little bit.
not
Yeah, well, what
kids,
happened?
but
Well, you didn't get to see your friends. You couldn't go outside and play. You had to do school. and
Exactly.
the
I'm talking
computer.
about punches.
I'm talking about maybe not punch him.
Yeah.
But
All right, you guys fucking
throw him in the ocean.
snowflakes.
You know?
You guys,
Have you seen
cowards,
the doc- have you-
helicopter
What do you guys
parents over
vote
here.
fucking Democrat?
Have you seen the documentary on Netflix right now? It's about like these programs where parents would have their kids abducted and then sent to boarding schools essentially, but
Yeah.
they're like prison.
Spencer Cavins did that, and so did Paris Hilton.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
And so did who's the girl from E.T. that's now grown up?
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore.
Uh-huh.
She actually says it was hard, but it saved her life.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
And so it's actually like pretty cool. And if you have the money to do that to your kid, you should.
Damn.
Wait,
There's
what
like
are
a-
they supposed to do? These camps?
Like
it's
reform
like a
you.
reform school.
Oh,
But
like
you're
a
not allowed to
scared straight.
talk. Like there's like a point system. You can't look outside. You can't smile. You get awards for like good behavior, but anything
God
could be
damn.
described. There's so many rules, and you get like assigned a buddy the first 3 days that you're there, and it's like you're trapped. You have to like walk in single file and then like pivot and do these perfect marches, and people like the staff watches you go to the bathroom. It seems crazy. And here's the thing I didn't like about this documentary is that the girls that were uncovering the truth of what this scheme was, they were wearing the merch, and they were in the school in these cells where they got abused allegedly, and they were
Yeah.
like, it's not like they were like, oh, it's fine, but they were talking about how traumatic it was. I'm like, but you're sitting where you were abused, like wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't. It's hard. It's
Hey, you'll wear anything for a sponsor. I'll tell you that much.
for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm Brian, and this is AIDS for sure. All right, continue.
he's so afraid of being gay.
What?
Just take a pill. Just take a pill. We don't get AIDS anymore.
Yeah. So what's
Wait, what?
what's a worse advertisement than AIDS then?
Huh?
Because that was like my advertisement. Hey, I'm Brian. This is AIDS. What's
Yeah.
a worse advertisement than AIDS?
IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces.
I'm Brian. Go Israel.
Yeah. That would be.
I was
Yeah,
like, you
get
could
'em.
be a murderer or a rapist. You
I
know?
could be.
That would be worse.
I fucking wish.
It'd be scary if you were pregnant here.
Me?
That would actually be more terrifying than if you had AIDS. AIDS is a
That'd
pill.
be so cool.
Pregnant, we got to go to Colorado or like we got to go on a little road trip. Road trip.
No, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna be a tough single mom.
You would put a cigarette out on your baby's head for sure.
No, just because
He's the soft spot as an
Colton
ashtray.
told me to fucking raise it tough. All right, just trying to fucking
Yeah.
build
I
character.
would pay money to have you and Colton raise a kid together. That would be
You pay for the child?
I would pay to watch. Like, give me like fish tank, like Truman Show cams. Like, I want to watch you guys go about it. That would be classic.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop
what are-
giving our kid poppers. God damn it.
It helps him sleep.
He loves dancing.
He loves dancing.
Do you even want kids? Was that ever a thing that occurred to you?
I'm not gonna have them if I don't have money.
Fair.
I think they just did a new study that said it costs like $900,000, and like until I have that much money, I'm not even gonna. Why would I do that?
How would you do it? Would you adopt or would you?
I'd come in some pussy like everybody else.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's cool.
yeah,
Everybody else.
like everybody else. I think if I want kids, it's because it is a selfish desire to see me move on. You know, I don't think you'd have.
I think that's
kids.
why we're here, though. I think that's the point of being human. To have them, keep it going, keep the lineage going. You know, see what happens. Try to keep the name on the back. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a family crest?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like a fucking dragon or something.
Macduffee. Oh,
You can look it up.
You just
With
go
some
to
of 'em.
images, I think.
Wait, that's you have.
we have. A
You've
family
seen
crest.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad has it tattooed on him.
I'm surprised you don't.
No. I do have family though on my arm.
Oh, just any family.
Just as,
Any family.
I just want my own. Yeah.
Vague.
Yeah.
God, you do forget you're from San Diego, and then you go, no,
Yeah,
right
yeah, yeah.
here.
It's just because I know like I smoke a lot of weed and I'm gonna get dementia one day, so I'll just be able to look over and be like, oh, I had a family. You know.
I did have a family. I wonder.
That's
if
why I
had
put it on
kids.
places I can see. You know. I go, oh yeah.
That's gonna be a wrinkled old fucking
Yeah.
mess.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
Hey, type in mine. I forgot what mine looks like.
It's funny because I'm gonna get bigger, and hopefully my family gets bigger, and the tattoo will get bigger the fatter I get. You know, as my family grows.
Oh, I thought you were like
That's
working
cool.
out or doing something cool.
It's cool.
No.
No, my last
Yeah,
name
it's just a
actually means
tree.
son of black peace.
That's cool though.
Yeah, so I'm just like the ultimate light skinned.
So slide in the DMs. What does that mean?
Slide into my DMs, try to have sex with me.
It used to be a dating show, but then now you're lying about dating, and then you're dating.
Yeah, I'll have a story in a month.
In a month.
Uh huh.
So are you talking? Are you seeing anybody? Are you reaching out?
I'm talking to my ex-girlfriend.
You guys are just in there. Do you feel like yours is going as well as hers is?
No, hers is going much better.
Uh-huh.
Mine is I'm in love with a person that barely likes me. It's a weird situation.
I get that.
Yeah.
So we won't hear about it in a month.
You'll find out in a month. I'll let you know
I don't
about
like
what I'm doing
this.
in a month, you know,
Why don't you think she likes you?
because she tells me I don't like you.
Okay.
And yet she's still talking to you.
Mhm.
Okay.
I know what he's doing. It's a bad idea.
It is.
Yeah, I told Brandon by his reaction.
I was
like,
are like, don't do that.
yeah, but
Are you,
also,
does it get her pregnant?
that's actually, yes.
That's a better
Yeah.
idea.
I'm trying to get anyone pregnant right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
Just so you stop calling me gay.
that wouldn't make you less gay. I've had 3 abortions.
God damn.
I know I don't.
Wait a
wanna-
minute. Can
John
we break
Wayne
this down?
Gacy over here.
I've had 3 abortions. You have had 0 abortions.
I have paid for
paid
3
for 3.
abortions. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty obvious that I didn't have an abortion.
I know, but like
I know.
another friend of mine said that recently, and he was like, "I had an abortion." I was like, "No, you didn't."
Hey, but
So
No,
then
you
if she
didn't.
has the kid, she had the kid, not you had the kid. When does it become a joint thing?
yeah,
Uh,
once you need my
lawyer,
money and
lawyer.
protection, or
Yeah. Also, I paid for it.
Here's the thing.
That
I
was-
have the Wells
Yeah.
Fargo
Yeah, yeah.
receipt.
That receipt
Yeah.
is mine. I wrote it off on my taxes.
It's just so complicated. It's like, when does fathers' rights start? Because abortion. I mean, oh man. Okay, we could.
I think
this is
Wait,
ASAP.
wait, wait.
I think as soon as possible. That's half of your fucking kid too.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, so you get this girl pregnant. She says, "I don't want the baby," and you're like, "But I do."
And can we talk about it?
Can we even fucking talk
Can,
about
can
it?
I have an opinion?
Yeah, you can have an opinion, but ultimately it's her choice, and no matter what, like.
Yeah, but I can try my best to convince her not to.
But what if she doesn't want to be a part of it?
Part of I'm not gonna. I can't be single dad. I'm not. No. That's
Well, that was a
impossible.
very quick
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Exactly. Like adults, you know. Look at that. Said and done.
Right.
Boom. Yeah. I'm not like that hardcore of a Republican where I'm like, no, you're killing our fucking spawn. That's the seed of Christ, or you know. Like, no, we'll just talk about it like grown-ups.
All right. And what if she says she wants to keep it, but you don't want to?
But I do want to, because I'm 30.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but we're running through hypotheticals. You don't actually
and-
have a baby
and
inside of
and
her
I
right
don't
now.
want to.
Yeah.
Then I'll fucking put some poison in her drink, or like give her a lead cup.
Okay. So
or
when it was the opposite, you
go
were
in the hot
you were
tub,
gonna
or-
talk
there's so
about
many
it.
different ways.
Wait. Yeah, but this is like the other time, the other flip side. You wanted to talk about it, but this time you're like, nah, I'm gonna kill
so
that
now I'm sitting
baby.
down and okay, so now we're like role playing, like she wants to keep it and I don't.
I didn't think this is
I-
like very
This is
confusing.
what I'm going. You know how much it costs to raise a child? $900,000. You know how much I have? 6.
So that's why I say, like when do fathers' rights start? I think it's when the baby is born.
I think,
And
it's
then I think you're
immediate.
right, Brandon. And then at that point, it's
Yeah,
like we had a child together.
I think it's immediate.
Yeah, but I
100%
think
you're
like
right.
you still have like I get what you're saying, that I agree with you that it's like a woman's right to choose, but I think like I don't think it's weird for a guy to be like, we had an abortion. I get if he's saying I, but it's like if you
Yeah.
like if me and Erica had an abortion together, it would be us having an abortion. I'd go there with her. I'd
Yeah.
pay for it. I'd be there emotionally. It'd be an emotional toll on me. I think that makes it occur for
Yeah.
Also,
both of
if
us.
we went to
Okay.
Chipotle, I didn't eat, but you did, and I said we had Chipotle today, and you went, no, we didn't. Oh, we had Chipotle.
Yeah.
I had Chipotle.
What do you mean?
I'm like, okay,
Women do
calm
do
down.
that.
Yeah.
They do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You went to eat without me? Are you fucking serious? It's my lunch break. I don't care. What,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you want to share that burden with someone? Like, let them take half the responsibility.
Of an abortion?
Uh-huh.
I
It's a
don't.
lot of weight on one person's
Yeah.
shoulders.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
is.
To say we did it is like, here, take some of this. You
Yeah, and I come from just
John
a very
Wayne Gacy,
different
you know?
perspective because I had an unplanned pregnancy that went to term, and the dad did not want any part of it, and I didn't want any part of it. So to me, I did it by myself, and so it doesn't make sense in my it does not compute that like someone would want to be a part of that horrible, awful,
Baby.
life-changing
Baby.
yeah
That little,
experience.
that
you know what I
little
mean?
rat
Look
baby
at that
that
little
popped
ugly
out of
ass
my hole.
baby.
Wait, you had a baby
Yeah.
and you gave it up for adoption?
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted before
No,
I
no,
heard
no,
the
you're
end
fine.
of the
Yeah.
story.
I had an unplanned pregnancy with someone that I was super casually just sleeping with. We weren't even dating, but I really liked him and I gave him the option and he said, "No, but I'll pay for the abortion." I said, "Okay." I went in to do it. I was 2 days too far along. I was in the second trimester at that point and I was like, I can't do it now. Like I just couldn't.
Like, wait,
Do
you're
it.
not allowed to, or you couldn't?
I couldn't. I still could have had the procedure, but it would have been much more difficult.
The vacuum.
But I was one of those that didn't know I was pregnant until really, really far into it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but he was like, I don't want any part of it,
Right.
which made it really weird and complicated because he still had to sign paperwork and sign his rights away and do.
How'd you find out you were pregnant? Was it like you threw up, or were you like, I'm getting kind of fat?
I love it. It's like,
That's a great question because I still had.
Said it took forever to find
No,
out.
I just No, it
That
did,
was the
because
way.
I love that you were like, let me be an emotional burden, and then you just asked the most insensitive question.
I'm just curious. How do you find out? you
I
know?
also
Yeah.
am asking the most insensitive questions. I
Yeah,
don't
why
know.
not?
Yeah.
What questions?
I technically still, I still had a period for the first 2 months, and then the third I didn't. And I've always been pretty athletic, so they were always very light. I moved. I was working overnights at the time. I was so tired all the time. I flew home to go see family, and I threw up on the plane for the first time ever in my whole life. And I've been flying on planes, since I was a kid.
it.
So I threw up, and then my best friend was like, "Wouldn't that be funny if you were pregnant?" And I was like, "No."
Did you get like a feeling where you were like, oh,
I did get
shit,
that
I'm
feeling, and I was
pregnant?
like,
yeah.
oh my God, I could be pregnant. So we went and got a test, and it was like, it didn't even take the 2 minutes. It was like, you're pregnant.
Was it
I'm like-
hard to find a orphanage?
No, it was not.
Can I have more soup, sir?
'Cause I was thinking about that. I've never seen or passed an orphanage.
I didn't think when my sisters are adopted from Russia, and when they were adopted, that was when I found out that there was like you could adopt in the United States. I didn't think that was a thing either. Like I thought we were just like, we're so good, we don't have orphanages.
Will we
No,
have
we just
orphanages?
wait till they're
We
grown
do,
up
yeah.
and
Where's
live
the
under
Austin
the bridge.
City orphanage?
I'll find you the closest.
And
orphanage.
do the cities own them still?
Yes, or
Yeah, you
churches do.
Yeah, you can't make money off
But-
orphans, right?
What the avenue that I took, we went through social
There's
services,
4 in Austin.
and I picked a family. So they
At least
were
they get to
there.
live downtown.
See results closer to you. I am looking for a closer orphanage. Is there one downtown?
Yeah, it's called the Helping Hand for Helping Hand Home for Children, and it looks like it's on the east side.
It says it's closed.
Hopefully that's the only hand helping.
Yeah. So I went through a state agency, and basically it was before Tinder, but it was the same thing. And I just went through a booklet of families.
Uh-huh.
I picked a family that was not in the book. I actually know them personally. They live here in Texas. It's a whole beautiful, amazing, wonderful story. And I
Oh.
know her. Like I know my birth daughter.
Oh.
I see her twice a year.
That is very different.
Yeah, it's very different.
So that's why we should have been more sensitive when we were asking and calling it a rat baby.
Oh, I get it. It's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
And like I've done enough therapy like to know what my relationship is with that family and how that all
Right.
works.
But even as a gay man who's had 3 abortions, each one of them was hard because my brain started making up a story where I was like, where it did work out and I did have the kid.
Yeah.
And I feel like it is still like just a hard fucking decision,
Yeah.
even no matter what happens.
Yeah.
And picking a family, ooh, that is a lot of pressure too.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I would just like be like, I'm picking the richest one or the doctor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think a doctor maybe is who I'm picking.
I don't know. They
But
don't
then
not
like
picking
they're
a
not
lawyer.
home a lot.
crazy.
Yeah, but then
they
they're
got
like,
no social skill.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Who are you picking?
Probably the black ones.
for
Your white baby
your
with a
little
black
white baby.
family?
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's fun. That's what I'm saying. Just a good time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what if there was 2 black ones?
What do you mean?
2 black families.
You know what I say. The more blacks, the better the juice.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I didn't know if there was a different differentiating factor you were going to use.
It's wonderful lights. I love the setup in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so
Well-
that's the thing.
If I ever do have kids, my husband will be a stay-at-home mom.
Damn. Just like that, huh?
Yeah,
No
I mean,
discussion. Just, yeah, bitch.
he wants that.
Yeah.
I
Don't we all?
am also, I'm not a consistent person, and a kid needs consistency,
Yeah.
and I'm just not that person.
Yeah. You also need a little inconsistency from your dad, too. You know?
A little wild card.
Yeah, to like keep you guessing, keep you on your toes, keep you a little scared. Will he leave? You know, got to be on my best behavior.
There's the trauma.
You know.
Yeah,
That's it. That's the
no,
trauma.
I would.
Wait, not you guys. Not everyone had that fear. Anytime your parents got in an argument, your dad's like, "I'm going on a drive," and you're like, "There's a U-turn, right? Yeah. You're coming back." Oh, yeah, got a lot of brothers here, dude. Come on.
I never was concerned my dad was gonna leave because he was always leaving, like for war and shit.
He did leave. Yeah, you should be like the most scared. I feel like.
Nah, he wasn't front lines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Air Force.
he was at Army Space Command.
Oh man.
So
alright.
he was shooting missiles from way far away.
That's cool.
But he'd leave for like 6 months and you go, all right, I'll see you later.
Like I got suited up so I could push this big green button.
Yeah.
Like, cool.
I don't even think he pushed the button.
Oh,
I don't know what my dad did.
weird.
And he's explained it to me several times. And I go, you're a spy.
Yeah.
Because that's the only, like, I go, because
Yeah.
you're talking gibberish and
Yeah.
it sounds like a lie.
Yeah.
So you must have been the spy. Who's also an airborne ranger. So
Oh,
he has
yeah.
like the skills to kill
To
somebody.
kill people. Yeah.
So I don't understand why they would just be like, no, you're going to be our contract guy. He writes contracts.
He probably wants
I
to
don't think
too,
so.
though. You know.
What?
He's probably like, man, my knees hurt. I'm tired of. I gotta breathe in this dirty ass water to go kill people.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I just want to sit behind a desk now, press a green button. You know. This is,
My-
how much do I get paid? 70. This is great.
70.
This is great.
No, he was a lot more than 70.
Well, now we know why he's doing it.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
good point.
Yeah.
My uncle was like a ground infantry marine, and he goes, best job in the world. Only job that you're allowed to kill people. I'm like, whoa.
See, yeah. So sometimes there's just people built for the Marines. you
Yeah.
know, and you're like, that's where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't
100%.
want him to change.
No.
You want our
We need
soldiers
those,
to
yeah.
be fucking crazy.
Yeah,
people.
fucking Aztec warrior in a past life. You know. Yeah, we got him back. Nice.
Why are they all bred in Texas?
My family's was a Marine brat, so they moved around every 2 or 3 years.
I just feel like Texas boys. They're good. They're good military boys.
Yeah, but you also read that in like a cowboy novel or something. you know?
Maybe
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
it's one of your fantasies.
I
you
think
made
it's
up.
because you grow up killing hog. You know,
Yeah.
you you're shooting a deer just like shooting what a
Al
pig.
Qaeda.
Yeah, thank you.
This hog reminds me of Al Qaeda. God damn.
Yeah, hogs are ruining our farms, and Al
Yeah.
Qaeda's ruining a part of the world I just learned about.
I've just never met more patriotic people than people from Texas. That's it.
I actually love America more now that I live in Texas.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I think
I would agree.
Texans are very proud of Texas too.
It
you
is
know?
the United States of Texas. That's where we live.
Yeah, there's a lot of history here. You know, cool state.
Yeah.
A lot of bad history, good history too. But yeah.
Period. Anyway, I'm gonna give you that. The deck of cards.
Wait,
ladies' night.
Just
I'm
pick
curious
one.
about this real quick. How's
And
your
then-
relationship with your mom? Because she raised you, because your dad was gone a lot, but she's like a psychiatrist. How are you guys close now?
I didn't talk to her basically all of my high school.
You still live there?
No, I moved in with my dad.
Oh, God. When he was gone, or was he there?
It was awesome. I basically was raised by no one.
Yeah,
There was 4 of us, and like,
Fucking
I mean,
raised
I
with
was
the
like a
wild
TV
things.
kid, and basically
Yeah.
the rule was if you had straight A's, you weren't in
You're
trouble.
chilling, yeah.
And so I just would get good grades, and people would leave me alone, and that would cause a fucking ruckus, and fuck women, you guys.
Ooh.
It's like we got Andrew Tate on the podcast.
Because the best part about high school was that wet hole
Why do we have to wait a month?
for another period.
Because that's when I'll have something. Right now it's just all philosophical.
It's not philosophical.
It's very philosophical.
I bet
Everything
not.
I say philosophical. I'm like Kanye West. All right.
I actually agree with him that he should wait to talk about it.
Thanks, B.
All
Thanks.
right.
You could say it off air, but not on air. I would not talk about it on air.
We can't cut it out.
I mean, we can totally. I guess I could do some work. I could
just-
do some work, I suppose.
Or you guys
I
could
could do
just-
my job.
Or you guys could
I
be
have
like
a-
Kung Fu Panda. Just be patient.
Yeah. I have a question for you, Brandon.
Yes.
Do you and Erica talk about what would happen like if you accidentally got pregnant right now? Because I'm sure it's not in
Yeah.
the cards.
Yeah, we said we would get an abortion. I mean, that was also. I mean, we haven't talked about it in a minute, but that was like what we had said because we felt like we weren't ready. And as of right now, we're on the same page if we don't want kids.
At all, ever,
At all,
period.
no.
Yeah, okay.
So
And
you're gonna get a vasectomy?
I mean, I probably I would be down. I think once Erica gets her hospital job and then I can like elope and get some free insurance, I'll get a vasectomy. I don't give a fuck. It's reversible. Like it sounds great to me. But she's even said like if she changed her mind, she thinks it would only want to be adoption. Which is also I've adopted sisters. I don't give a fuck. Like it's fine with me. So I'm pretty indifferent. I just kind of take each day by day and figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one day you're gonna have to adopt Brian.
Oh, that's gonna be so bad.
The sooner rather than later, please adopt me.
So I just read these out loud.
Just one question. Just pick one, your favorite one that you want the group to answer. And you
Symbolically should be top. Nope. What item that you own? Nope. These are all very like
You can pick a
These
different
are
card
dumb.
if you want.
ladies.
Dumb.
I know I shouldn't have bought them.
You should buy man's
What?
questions.
I know I should fucking
Man's
turn
night.
the man show on. Put some Joe Rogan on right now. Let's fucking
Oh, here's
do
a good one.
push-ups.
What's the gayest thing you've done?
Good one.
Does it
Should I
really
just
say
go
that?
first?
Does it really say that?
Yeah.
I actually do
I
want you
believe
to go first. What do you think the gayest thing you've ever done is?
Probably married to a man.
That's no fun. God damn it.
That's
I
pretty gay.
mean,
We've argued already. That's the straightest thing you've ever done.
that's
Let's get married.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess gay bath house or sauna in Berlin. It's probably the most amount of men at one time.
Wow. What?
There was no ladies allowed in the whole building.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
all. Wow.
That's awesome.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
wait, you
Yeah,
said
for
awesome.
you, Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, for you. Flip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was weird. And then I was doing it, and then when I kind of got like swept up, and I didn't really realize like how men were involved in like fucking me, I guess. And then like as I came, there was this old Italian man just rubbing my own cum into my chest. Just then I went, yeah. We're done now. We're done. I was like, okay, thanks.
I like it. Yeah.
Thanks,
You got the
thanks.
post-nut clarity. And
Yeah.
no one touched me
Okay,
anymore.
Well, it was
Yeah.
a steam room, and I couldn't fucking see everybody. And so he kind of just like got in there and was like, yeah.
Get off me, Grandpa. Come on. Yeah.
And I was assuming he was Italian. We didn't have a conversation.
But he is. You
Yeah.
know.
Just
he
felt
is,
like
You
yeah.
gotta
Italian,
just look like a
yeah.
Mario.
It's my memory. Okay?
Yeah.
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 That's great.
I guess we'll go.
Gayest thing I've ever done?
Yeah.
I mean, I hooked up with a lady in a threesome one time. Is that?
Do tell more.
There was only girls there?
No, it was like one dude and one girl. But she hit on me, which was crazy. I had a boyfriend at the time, and I was young, and I was like, that sounds fun. That sounds really fun.
Was he like a German commander?
And he was so jealous and was
Like
like,
SS?
no, you can't go play unless I get to come.
Awesome, yeah.
And I was like, whatever. I could have taken it or leaving it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I was just drunk enough where I was like, wow, a girl's hitting on me? That's crazy. And I was like, can we please go? And he was like, yeah.
Can we please go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
There's a lot
so-
of ownership in your
Awesome.
yeah.
relationships.
A lot of ownership.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
That
hot.
was a long time ago.
I as a person who's been in a couple of threesomes with girls, they have to be into each other, or else just fucking like,
Yeah.
or it's like, or it's just like
Yeah.
a weird like, wait your turn, bitch. I'll come
Yeah.
over and fuck you later.
Yeah,
Like,
and they are
if
very
they're not
jealous.
like,
They're like, yeah, you're sharing my toy. you know?
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why I always say when you're having a threesome with a woman, it's us fucking her. You know, it's me and you fucking her.
2 guys?
No, like if me and Maggie were dating and we were having a threesome with a girl, it's me and you fucking her.
Yeah, it needs.
She's the toy. You know? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you
Yeah.
could switch.
Exactly. But
But
she's like, yeah. We're the main focus.
You need to have
yeah.
a focus.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying, like, you're like a German soldier. You're like a German general, you know, like SS. Hey, you do this, you do this. You go here, you go here. Shut up, don't talk, just do it.
Not
you know?
like
Yeah.
not like a program manager or like a airline.
No, you can't be
dude.
nice. Anything nice or like nothing with customer service. There's no I work at Dick's, you know. Dick's Last Resort. I'm gonna be mean to you. I'm gonna call you a stupid idiot. You know, it's gonna be fun. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I guess.
You little party pig, you.
Your
guess
turn.
I'll just gonna go.
I let a dude give me head one time on Craigslist.
Why Craigslist?
Okay, thanks for joining in, guys. You know,
Why
don't
did
know.
you let him?
I was like 18.
Let.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
didn't know how
you
else to
keep
do it.
saying let, but where you went on Craigslist, you went out of your way for it a little bit.
yeah. And then I let him suck my. It's his pleasure. You know, it was lucky for him. You
right,
know what
but
I'm
you
saying?
didn't come.
Huh?
I'm sorry. You
Oh
didn't
yeah,
come?
I came. Yeah.
Okay.
It was crazy.
So a little bit of pleasure for both of us.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was
Okay.
wild. Don't
And
get me wrong.
how did you choose Craigslist?
Because I didn't have any other options. I was 18. You know,
Yeah, but when was this?
I was 30 now. 12 years ago, 2012.
There was Grinder.
Oh, I didn't know about it yet.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
When did
maybe,
Grindr start?
maybe the guy would have been
My
prettier,
guess,
you know,
2005.
if I was on
My guess
Grindr.
is 2005.
I would have thought 2015.
2009.
Yeah.
Oh, should have. Maybe you would have been on there. Maybe you would have been the guy giving me head, huh?
I was in
Fucked
San
up,
Diego 2015.
Dude, me too. God, could have been Colton.
Man, we
dude.
could have really double teamed you
Could've
with
been Colton, dude.
my boyfriend. He was
No.
a doctor, and he didn't.
Oh,
listen
y'all are
to my-
double teaming me?
Yeah, that's what we did back then.
All right, well, you better bring the fucking poppers at least, God damn it, all right? This shit
No, look at
prison,
this.
bro.
Brandon, do you want to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'd love to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've asked him this so many times.
He's like, I watched a guy pee once.
I mean, I guess I jerked off to like a trans woman one time. You know, like a woman with a dick.
Yeah.
That's the gayest thing.
Bigger
I
dick
think.
than yours?
It's porn. Every dick's bigger than mine,
Oh,
Brian.
nice.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
beat sometimes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Just once in a while, though. You know,
Yeah.
usually when they're like
But you
making
also
fun
played-
of them, but
Football.
Yeah, I mean, like, that didn't. I mean, I don't know if you know this. A team of football players is mostly black men, and they hate
they don't
gay
fuck with the
shit.
gay shit.
They hate it.
I heard they murder people in certain places, so they're like, I don't want anyone finding out I've done gay shit, and they kill people.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe. I'm here still, you know.
Yeah.
They let me do all the
Not-
gay stuff
not
and
everyone,
live.
Not everyone's on 4chan. Whatever, fine.
Yeah, there wasn't like. I mean, yeah, there was never like. The gayest thing in like a locker room was like slapping a dude's ass, or like, you know, there was the one guy who felt the need to be like kind of touchy, but I mean like. Not like, I feel like people are like, oh, so like finger in the ass, jerked off. No, like he would hit your nuts and you'd be like, fucking stop. And then
Yeah.
you'd threaten to
Yeah.
kill him and he'd be like, okay, I'll stop.
The real thing is like, dude, you see the size of that guy's dick? Dude, that thing's like touching the ground.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, that
crazy.
actually
That's
does
the crazy
happen.
part of
Yeah.
being in locker
Yeah,
rooms,
you'll gossip. You'd be like, dude, number 98's
Dude.
cock. Goddamn.
Yeah.
That's
Thing's
the
got
gayest thing I've
knee,
done. Yeah,
bro. Yeah. Tackles you. Get off me. Get the fuck up.
Yeah, that feels a lot more gay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
So you do compare each other's dick sizes. Good to know. Anyway, that's been a lot of fun. Colton, thank you for being on our show.
Thanks for having me.
What's your corner of the internet? How do we keep up with you?
Colton Dowling at Colton Dowling, and some of this is bad at some of this is bad.
I'm Maggie Mayfield.
I am Brian Macduffee.
Thank you, Brandon Legendre, for being the
course.
best producer ever. One last thought as you chew it away.
Oh, this isn't a wait. This is another
Oh, okay. And thank you, Creek in the Cave Studios, for having us always. Please follow us on socials at Slide and Pod. Thanks for listening.
Bye.